Yeah.
And that big clock I got on the wall would be like, my head would fit perfectly in it. It looked like I was a big Jesus or something.
Oh, yeah.
Like I had this big
Big halo.
big halo around my head. Looked like something that a pharaoh would carry on the end of a cane.
Yeah. There's an enormous clock sitting behind you. Thing's like 5 feet.
Yeah, it's like, it was, my head fit perfectly in the middle. You couldn't even see the hands.
No.
You just see the numbers, like I'm the sun god or some shit. I don't know. I'm just saying.
That made me laugh.
It was ridiculous. I had to now that I've rearranged everything around, I'm not a Greek god anymore.
No.
Now there's family pictures behind me. My history. I don't even know if that's wise.
That's freaking funny.
Everybody got a little
How
darkness.
much stuff you buying off TikTok?
I haven't bought anything off that
What was
TikTok
that big
shop.
box that came?
That was that light. I got that light for the dining room
Yeah.
and my mask.
Oh, for Halloween.
Yeah, and I didn't like it. It's cheap. Pissed me off. They got me there.
Temu?
No, I got it off of Amazon. Like I say, if I see it somewhere, I'll go to Amazon to get it because I don't trust my credit card being flying out all over the damn place, all over the web, you know. It's kind of cheap. And you paid extra to get the hat, and the hat is like all folded up in a bag. I'm like, what the Sam hell is this? Oh, it's going to take at least the month of October to get the hat to look normal.
Oh, yeah, well.
It pissed me off. And then what else was in there? Oh, the plug I got. I told you about with the
that we use in here?
yeah, with the USB on it and all. And what else? Oh, and I bought those mask holders for the wall because I think I'm going to buy a few more, but I just got to be a little careful about where I'm buying them from or what kind of detail I'm looking for.
Oh, the ones that
because the old saying, you only get what you pay for.
Yeah.
Well, I think it comes true with these silicone Halloween masks and stuff. And I like them. I'd like to start trying to collect some of them because I think they're cool. And
what, like the Halloween masks?
Yeah, I like collecting shit like that. I like horror movies anyway, so I don't know. Look, I'm going to be down for a significant amount of time. I need to be buying shit, do something to occupy my time.
Get yourself some
I mean, I got a goddamn bird feeder out back, you know? I mean, I don't know if they come with age or boredom.
You're the squirrel whisperer. You got nine
Rocky. I got Rocky on the back porch chilling. If the moose shows up, I'm moving. All right.
Big old elk coming
But anyway, yeah, it was, I don't know. I'm going to be laid up for a while. You know, I got hurt, so.
Yeah, you got to have surgery on your
I
shoulder.
got a surgery coming, so I buy things that's going to need to occupy my time.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I do.
You're growing roots in that recliner.
No, I don't sit in that thing that much. I'm not always, just because I'm home don't mean I'm planted to that TV.
What do you do?
I do all kinds. I do my laundry. I clean the house. The house is real clean. Trust me.
I guess so. There ain't nothing else to do.
Yeah. Trust me. And, you know, so I don't know. Talk on the phone. You know, I talk to the family, and I call my mom. And
yeah.
I don't know. I got to find things to occupy my time.
No more 911 calls from your mother?
Oh, my gosh, no. Kept hitting that button. Nobody coming. So what she do, she picks up the phone. She calls 911. And she says, they're neglecting me up here.
You can't make that up, man.
It's a beautiful thing. So
y'all made it faster in my room.
Well,
we all did.
Yeah, well, we kind of smuggled her back out. You know, we're like, I'm like, pack. Why? You're leaving. We get you out of here. It was an embarrassing moment. It was.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
That's why your brother didn't want to go.
Oh, he didn't want to go alone. He called me up. I'm like, yeah, I'll go with you. I'm like, did they toss her? No, but she's leaving anyway. I'm not taking this shit.
They were like, oh, please take her. Please take her.
Well, we didn't get a fight out of them. But then,
I guess not. She called the police. And a freaking SWAT team up there.
The girl at the front, now, there is a little bit of security there. The girl at the front did know him. You know, because he'd been going there. She didn't know me from Adam. You know, I could have been a hired hitman for all they knew. All right, you can call 911 sniff. You know, I don't know.
That's freaking funny.
Well, we got her in the chair and we rolled her out, man. Baggages and all.
You can't make that up, man.
But then she goes back home. You know, there's nobody there. She's independent enough to be at home.
Yeah.
So who the hell's neglecting her there? You know?
No.
Nobody.
Nobody. Wonder if she'll call the police because she can't read something.
Oh, if she falls now, she'll call the ambulance. They come get her. You know, they show up. They that's free. I'm no, Mom, it's not free.
They're billing your insurance.
Yeah, it's not free.
Not
They're
free.
not. You're laying on the kitchen floor and they come pick you up. That's a bill. I wonder what that costs.
Ooh,
I
probably
bet
$3
you that's
grand.
something.
Every time they go out, it's probably. I want to say, as soon as they get in that ambulance, it's at least $1,000.
Yeah, to call the cops and on the nursing home, man.
They're neglecting me.
Oh yeah, I can't get nobody to respond.
That's freaking hysterical.
And I'm like, Mom, you know. And here's the thing: them people are grossly underpaid.
They are.
They are drastically understaffed.
Yeah.
And I tried to explain that to her, but then, you know, here's the kicker. When we were kids and she was putting herself through college, that's what she did. She worked at the nursing home.
Oh, yeah?
So she ain't going to listen to none of their bullshit. Look here, she's one of them now. Now, all right, now you're taking care of a expert in elderly care, you might as well say.
Yeah, right.
Good luck. And you know, the older they get, the more they're apt to say what pops in their head. You know, they don't give a shit no more.
They don't care.
So I kind of felt for them people up there anyway, you know.
Yeah.
So that's probably why we didn't get a fight. So.
Yeah, right.
But they're grossly underpaid. They're understaffed. I tried to explain that to her, you know, like they're not going to come running as soon as you hit the button. No. I took care of my patients when I did it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's what you get. Yeah.
You call the police on
I don't want to hear no shit out of you, Brett.
Police respond quicker than this nurse.
Hey, I know the job. You can hire her as a consultant.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
And I'm telling you, 2 buttons. After 2 button pushes, that's it. I'm calling the law.
Somebody better go get her.
Oh, we did. We did.
No wonder you can get a fight.
Oh, I
They
think
were like,
Brian
"Take her now."
I think he just kind of pushed the wheelchair and it wheeled down through the parking lot down to the front door and we rolled. It was like a jailbreak. Nah, I'm just kidding.
They were waving. Bye, don't come back.
Oh, they had a fireworks after that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, all the residents went out onto the yard, you know.
How old's your mom now?
Oh, God. I don't know, 70-some. She's in her 70s.
Is she?
Yeah. And still the button pusher, and
Yeah.
it just gets worse because she thinks now that she's earned that right, you know. That's her. That's and it's not just it's the age. I think that once people get that age, they just think, you know what, kiss my ass. I'm going to say it. What are you going to do about it? I've earned the right to say it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say it.
Yeah. You'd be like, my dad. You'd be
and
like
a lot
my
of
dad.
times-
He's been doing that forever.
Yeah, at 20.
Yeah, 15.
And some of that shit's hurtful now. You know, they don't give a shit. It's like, you know, piss on you. I'm telling you.
Yeah. They are like that.
And then you got that. It goes along, especially a mother, goes along with the button pushing. You know.
Oh, yeah.
They got that. They got 2 goddamn weapon suits. You walk through the door to say hello. How you doing? That's why they try to feed you. You hungry, honey? Sit down. I want to ridicule you. Have a piece of apple pie while I browbeat your ass.
Yeah, right.
You know? How's things going, boys?
Be like, Mother, I'm in my 50s. That's enough.
Oh, yeah, no,
I'm
they
good.
don't want to hear that shit.
I think I'm
You'll
good.
always be my baby.
That's so true.
It's awful.
Yeah.
They want to hear that shit.
My mom called me the other day. This is funny.
Or they act stupid, you know.
Oh, yeah, my mom calls me yesterday. She goes, I haven't heard from you, sweetie. Are you okay? I'm like, yeah, Mom. Are you mad at me? I'm like, what? What are you talking about? What do you mean am I mad at you? And she's like, well, I figured that's why I haven't heard from you. Usually, if I don't call you, you call me.
But I think that's a mother thing.
Well, I was like, Mom,
Yeah.
I'm not a girl like the rest of the women in the family.
Yeah.
I'm a guy.
Yeah.
I go, if I have a problem with you, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, you ain't get no family gossip over this way.
No, you're not getting.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's a mom thing. Dads don't do that shit.
No, they don't care.
Yeah, they don't do that shit.
No,
You know?
not at
They
all.
don't- when I lived with my mom, there was a certain time, even over 18, there was a certain time you either have your ass here or you'll be locked out.
Yeah.
Not with Dad. I could go run 2-3 days, disappear, and come rolling in 3 days later, and you're like, "Hey, bud, how are you?" "Oh, I'm good." My stepmom would be climbing the walls. You know, how can you do that? Where's he at? Is he alive? Is he? He's all right. He's a grown damn man. See, dads are different.
Yeah. Well,
You know, so
so when I lived with Dad, I was probably what, 18, 19, 20, 21. I wasn't allowed to come home if there was a tie on the door.
oh well, yeah. Well, you grew up with a bachelor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I grew up with a Playboy.
yeah, yeah. He was a bachelor.
He was a player.
Yeah.
So I wasn't allowed to come home. So I spent the night at Kenny Aiello's house so many times because I wasn't allowed to go home.
Because there was a tie on the
And
door.
I remember the first time driving down the road, we were in Boca, and pulling up to the house, and I go, he's like, "Here, I'll drop you off." I was like, "Okay." And I was like, "Oh, shit, Ken." He's like, "What?" I go, "There's a tie on the door."
Yeah, I'm going home with you.
He's like, I gotta come home with you. He's like, and then I had to explain him the whole tie on the door thing, and he laughed his ass off.
But
the
it's a
whole
good
way
thing.
home.
Because you don't want to see that shit, no way.
No, I don't want to see that.
You don't want to see that mess.
I don't want to see that.
You don't want to see your dad.
No.
No, you don't want to see that.
No, you don't want to
So
see that.
that's a good gesture.
Yeah, see, he'd have
Yeah.
a tie on the door. There was a lot of times I couldn't stay at home. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah, but but I don't know if dads had called 911 on a nursing home.
Oh, yeah, my dad would just threaten to sue them all.
Oh yeah, I'll buy this place.
Yeah, fuck you.
And then you're all fired.
I'm gonna fire
And they'd be
y'all.
pissed because there ain't nobody there to wait on him.
Yep. That's so true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Where the hell's everybody at?
Oh, I fired them all.
Oh,
Shit.
shit. Now I got to hire.
Fuck.
I don't go through this shit.
I don't want to do it. Get me a manager.
Yeah.
That I can treat like dirt.
Well, they didn't do all the hiring. I can fire them again.
Yeah.
But see, it's going to be us here for too long. So, and I don't think I wouldn't be a good candidate for the nursing home environment.
I don't think I would either.
I don't think they'd be coming to get me.
Yeah.
They just like with my mom. Now, not from down 911, but just from being just the orneriness. Because I'm ornery now, and I don't think that's going to change when I'm 80.
I think I'd have a problem with not having anything to do.
I just don't think I would be able to. I don't think I could do that. I don't think I would last.
I wouldn't. I think
Of course, the daughter tells me she's just going to push me over a cliff. Once I reach
That's
the
all right.
wheelchair stage, I'm gone.
All right. Wheel me on.
She's not going to take care of my ass. So that's what she says anyway. I don't know. Who knows how I'm going to be? I don't know. Might not even be in my right mind and be in there, and then everything would be fine. But I can just tell you right now, if I'm of sound mind, I'm going to be a handful.
Oh, yeah, on purpose.
I just know that.
You'd be like that on purpose.
Just for the entertainment of it.
Yeah, you would.
I would.
Yeah.
Because I'm probably not going to get married again.
No.
That's not going to happen.
I think it'll be.
So I'm going to be the bachelor rolling up into the nursing home.
That's right.
Yeah, that's where I'd be. So I don't think it would work out too good.
Yeah, me neither.
So, and here's the thing that scares me too. It's not the same with my kids as it was when I was their age. Like the family unit's not the same.
Oh, no. I will say this.
Understand.
Like, once the grandparents passed away,
It ended.
all that ended.
It all ended. It
And I
stopped
don't understand why.
because they're the ones that did the planning.
That's true.
All right. And here's another thing. Grandma stayed home.
Yes.
Pap went to work. So grandma basically planned the family reunion.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so they die. All right, so who's taking over? They're
Nobody.
both working.
Yeah, everybody's working. Nobody's got time.
So he said piss on it.
Yeah, I mean, I get that.
And let me tell you, it's a lot of work playing something like that. That shit ain't no joke. Even just to have a little get together at the house, you know that. That shit takes work. That shit ain't no joke.
Man.
All right, and the phone calls and all the shit you got to do to get everybody in line to make sure everything's there. All right, and then somebody don't show up. Now we ain't got no damn hamburger.
Yeah, so like we're doing,
you know what I'm saying? It's a pain in the ass.
So we're doing Friendsgiving again. That's her thing.
Yeah, you did that last year.
Yeah, so we get like 20-some people, and we have a huge table, and we all sit at the table and eat.
But it's work.
It's a lot of work.
It's
man.
a lot of work, dude.
So like we had my birthday party when I turned 50. That was a lot of work. And then we'll have Christmas here. Well, we'll have Thanksgiving here on Thanksgiving with my actual family, which, you know, we told them the same thing for Friendsgiving, which is everybody bring a dish. We'll take care of the turkey. Y'all bring a dish. You know, that works really well.
See, there's a good business model.
Yeah.
You start a company where people hire you to plan their family reunion for them.
Yeah, because well, I mean, here's the thing. Well,
you show up, you got the games, you got the food, you got everything ready. All they got to do is
show up,
congregate, and meet and have a good time. They leave, you clean up the mess, roll out.
Oh, yeah, you can.
I think it would take off. I think it'd be a good business model because nobody wants to do it.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Do you want to do that?
And people would rather pay to let somebody else do that shit.
Yeah, I think I'd rather pay.
Huh? So,
but
that's what happened. Grandma didn't go to work. Grandma didn't work.
No, they didn't. So but when my grandmother died, all of that changed. All of it.
It stopped.
She lived with my mom for probably 10 years.
Right.
You know, because my grandfather passed away when he was in his early 70s.
Right.
And then she lived to like 83, 84, somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
And, but she lived with my mom. So, and then my mom would take her everywhere. Do you know what I mean? And, you know how our generation is. Like how we grew up, like latchkey kids.
Oh, everybody was working, bud.
Yeah, like nobody was ever around. Yeah. Now, I think she thinks that I'm going to take her everywhere we go. And I'm like, Mom, that's not happening. You know what I mean? Like, no.
Oh, does she?
Sometimes.
Huh.
So, what I did do is I rented us a big house on the beach for next year for all, like, immediate family.
The family to go.
Like my sister, my
everybody
nieces,
get together.
My son, and I'll take my mom.
But that's all it is now.
Yeah.
It's not the entire family. It's not cousins, aunts, uncles, great aunts, uncles, and that's all. But that's what we had, and that's gone.
Oh yeah, they don't do that anymore. Like I used to play with my cousins when we were little.
I mean, we took several attempts over the years, but
I will say
a lot of people show up. You know?
Like I will say, like when I was little, I loved playing with my cousins.
Oh man, it was my kids hardly know who their cousins are.
Yeah. So now I will say this, like with Noah and his my sister's kid, 2 daughters, they're pretty tight. Like Noah goes over and sees them.
Yeah.
And
Well.
hangs out.
Yeah.
So I mean, I will give them credit for that. Like they stayed pretty tight.
But
they're in their 20s.
Well,
now.
mine aren't. I wish mine were tighter than what they were.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, not like we had. I mean, it was every holiday.
Oh yeah.
Every holiday.
Yep.
You know, it's not like that anymore.
No, like I remember us going to, like when my grandmother was still alive, we would all go down to her house for Christmas.
Yeah. No.
But then all the cousins would be there too. Like
everybody
would be there.
Everybody was
all
together
the kids,
on the holiday.
You know what I mean? Like all my aunts and uncles would be there. Everybody would file in throughout the day.
That's all done.
Yeah, it's gone. Nobody does that.
It's like the front door. Mm-hmm. The front door of the house.
So here's
when
a good
we were
example.
kids. I was going to make a point.
Go ahead.
When somebody knocked on the door, it was an exciting event.
Oh yeah.
Now people knock on the door, and people are scattering, and I'm looking. Is somebody coming?
Yeah, like, what
Did
you
somebody
doing
who
here?
called?
Yeah,
Did they call? Anybody? What the hell?
What are you doing here?
All right. When I was a kid, you open up the door and Dad'd be like, "Look at this." You know.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I'm just in the neighborhood. You know, you get that shit now, you're liable to get shot.
Oh yeah, that was
It's not like that anymore.
cell phones, man.
As soon as the doorbell rings or knock at the door, your first thought is, "Who the hell is knocking on the door.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And but when we were kids, it was like at a party event
Yeah.
when somebody knocked.
Oh, I agree.
A party event.
It was.
You know, they'd sit around the kitchen table and get the chips out, and, you know, the Entenmann's or what the hell ever they had, and the kids would play or whatever. You know, it was
Well,
not anymore.
Now here's a big thing too. So like my nieces and my son, right? So everybody's divorced, right? So when holidays come around,
Wow.
holidays are really hard on them kids because they have to go to moms, they got to go to dads.
It's
they gotta
two
go
Christmases,
here,
yeah.
right? So
Right.
the easiest thing that we do is like we just ask them. Like, so me and Noah have always done like Christmas Eve because I didn't want to argue with Christmas. It's not
Right.
worth it.
No.
You know what I mean? Like I'm
Right.
fine with Christmas Eve.
Right.
Plus, you know, where I work, a lot of times I worked Christmas. You know, most of my career in 18, 20, and 25 years, a lot of times I had to work Christmas.
Yeah, I was
and all
always,
the holidays. So I just took Christmas
That's true.
Eve.
That's true, we did.
In the evening. And then, so like my nieces, so when we go to plan like Christmas here, because we're going to have Christmas here at my house again. So, you know, like mom and my sister and all the kids will be here. But we don't do it on Christmas.
No.
Because on Christmas, the
No.
girls have to run around to go here, go to like, and now they're married. So they go to their dads, then they go to their in-laws. And then, you know what I mean? So it's easier for them just to say, all right, we're going to do Christmas on this day. And
Right.
it works. You
It
know,
does work.
I mean, it works really well.
It does work.
And then that way, when Christmas Day rolls around, usually it's me and Jaleesa, but then her family will come down. You know what I mean? Or we'll go up, or you know what I mean? So it kind of works out. So I think the whole dynamics changed because, you know, back when our parents were, our grandparents were, they weren't divorced.
Everybody was there.
Yeah.
Everybody. This
So-
side of the family and this side of the family.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, they were all there.
Everybody was there.
Yep. But now you don't have that. You know, like you're not getting me and Noah's mom. We're not going to do Christmas. You know what I mean? That's never going to happen. You know, just like you and Erica, you never.
Well, I go up there. I go up there
Yeah,
for Christmas.
see the kids, but
Yes.
I'm not doing that. Like, just come down here. You know what I mean?
All my grandbabies and everything are up there, though.
Yeah.
Just go up there for Christmas.
But I'm not doing any of that. No, it's not. I've never done that.
I can't wait to get to the age where they all got to come to me. You come to me.
Yep.
I'm not moving.
That's what I do.
Mom's at that age now. You come to me, I ain't going no damn where.
Yeah, right. Like I'm not going anywhere. Like you want to see me, you know where I'm at. You know, like
See what I mean?
Yeah. But like my nieces, they all have their own houses.
Yeah.
So I mean, you could go there.
But here's the thing. Say that somebody did plan. Say you had a central place for the entire family to meet for the Christmas.
Yeah.
Would you go?
Yeah, it's my house.
No, but a neutral place.
Oh.
Like everybody gathers. I'm talking both sides of the family. The ex, everybody gathers.
I mean, I probably
Would
do
you go?
it. I mean, I have a place that we could do that with, but I don't think anybody would. No. I mean,
See what I mean? The whole dynamic, the whole thought process, everything has changed.
yeah, nah. I don't
Hasn't
want-
it?
Yeah, I don't want
Hasn't
to
it?
do that.
See?
You know?
So you wouldn't go anyway.
No.
So piss on planning it.
Yeah, right? Like, no.
The family reunion. Would you go to a family reunion like that with both sides?
You know what our family reunions are? This is horrible. You know what?
I don't even know if I want to get into
It's
this.
horrible, but it's true. Funerals.
I know it
Funerals.
is.
That's
It
when I
is.
see all my cousins.
It is. It
You
is.
know, and I've
It
tried
is.
over the years a little bit
Oh,
to
it's
get everybody
awful.
together,
It's
but it doesn't
awful.
work. So,
It's awful. You're right.
I mean,
it is.
it's funerals. That's
It is.
That's a family reunion.
And what do you say at every funeral? We got to quit meeting like.
Oh yeah, we
We got to do something.
Yeah.
We got to plan something.
Well, we all got to get together.
It's ridiculous.
And you know what happens? Everybody goes home.
Everybody goes home, says piss on it.
Yeah, life takes over, and you're
Piss
like,
on it.
yeah, I ain't trying to do that on my only weekend. You know what I mean? I got work
And
every day.
and here's the thing. I've even thought, but do you can you go to their door and knock on their door? Is that like we just talked about this? Is that acceptable if it's a family member? Like,
think so.
could I go to a cousin's house and just knock on the door today and be like, "Hey, man, what's up?
I think
ain't
you
seen
could.
you in a
I
while."
think they'd be shocked. You know?
Do you take something, could you go empty-handed? Do you take
Nah,
a gift?
I'd have to take a gift.
Oh, you taking a fruit basket?
Nah, not my,
What are
my
you taking?
family. I'm taking a 30-pack of beer.
Yeah, that's probably what I thought too.
That's
All
what I'm
right,
taking.
all right. So, all right. With me, it depends on the family member, whether it's alcohol or weed.
Yeah, right. We got options now in Maryland.
I mean, there's some Christians in my family, but I think if I did show up and knock on the door with a drink, they would probably have a drink with me. You know, they're not holier than art thou or nothing like that. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think what we need to do. We need to do a road trip, put it on film, and let's try her out.
Oh,
we
God.
liable to get shot or thrown out. I don't know.
That's
But who's
possible.
going first?
That's possible.
Who's going first?
Yeah.
Here's another thing. Well, you grew up. Where'd you grow up? You grew up where your mother lives?
Yeah,
Or
up
where,
in Frostburg.
Okay, so all right, so it that wouldn't be pertinent to you, but I wonder if people do, because I do it. I ride through my old neighborhood where I grew up.
I've done that, yeah.
But you do because she still lives there.
One of the guys I grew up with, he still lives in the same house.
Yeah.
Like, he grew up in that house.
You know what?
His parents got divorced, and he wound up with the house.
I don't think there's a soul left on that street of mine that lived there when I was a kid.
Now,
Not one.
when I moved from Pine Street to
Nobody that I
Armstrong
can think
Avenue,
No.
like, some of the parents still live there. Like, Scott's parents, his parents still live in the same house, man. Like, I drive past it, and I
Everybody-
remember being in there
Yeah.
for years when I was a kid.
Everybody's gone in mine. Now, the street over, because it's like 4 blocks, man. It's a big neighborhood, you know. So the next street over, I mean, there's family members of friends that I grew up with still in that part of the neighborhood, but the actual street that I grew up on,
Yeah.
everybody's gone.
So
Everybody, and it's not even the same
they're-
neighborhood.
yeah, their parents
It's
are still
awful.
there.
It's awful.
So they're either parents are there, or there's only one person on the one street, and that's Jeff. And then when I moved to Armstrong, I want to say, like, Dixon's probably still. Well, no, the house is still there, but I don't know if any. If
So
any
your
family
neighborhood's
live in
pretty
it.
well still together.
No, I mean,
No?
some of the parents are
Yeah,
still there.
But the families are still there.
Yeah, the
Right.
parents.
See, all right. So I don't know if that's a normal thing or not.
There's only a couple though. Most of them
'Cause
moved.
all of mine are gone.
Yeah, most of them moved. So there's only like one
Gone.
or two.
It's the whole we're talking about Cumberland, so the whole scheme of the whole town's changed. So
Oh yeah, it has.
it's not just my neighborhood, of course.
Yeah, a lot of people moved out.
But I do ride through every once in a while just to look, you know, just to
Yeah,
see.
like here's a great example too. Like my graduating class, and when I graduated in high school, it was like 156, somewhere around there, right? Now, out of 156 kids, there's probably only 20 to 30 who stayed here out of that entire class. So that means 120 people, when they graduated high school, moved away, right?
Right.